Hello friends, welcome back to the career segment of my channel Let's Learn. So friends, today we are going to discuss about the technical interview round in software field. Be with me till the end of this video and I'm sure you will get a very good input and that will definitely going to help in your interview. I have divided this video into two segments. One is does and another is the don'ts. So in do's we are going to discuss that what we should do just before the start of the interview. So what are different things that we should do before joining the interview call, and when interview is going on, then how should we perform, what should be our body language, how should we answer the questions asked by the interviewer. So this part we will discuss during the interview in this section, and under does, the last section is just after interview. So once interview is finished, then what should we do. Third is the don't part. So in don't part we will discuss what we should not do during the interview. So as if I will discuss whole things in one video, then that video will be too long. So I will divide this video into the two part, and in one part, first part, I will discuss just about this topic, that what should we do just before the start of the interview under the does section, and then remaining things I will discuss in the next section, next video. So what are the different things that we should do before a start of the interview, before joining the interview call? So first we should try to join the call at least 5 minutes before the scheduled meeting. Okay, so that sometimes it will happen that just at the moment when the meeting is going to start, and that time if we are going to join that time, due to some reason, either your MS team is not opening or some reason, you might get delayed for 2 minutes 3 minutes in joining the interview, and then you will have to call the HR, and those things will happen, and then it will give, sometimes it may give the bad impression on the interviewer also. So why to take the chance, why to take the risk? So it's better just join 5 minutes before the scheduled meeting. Now second point, that is the important point, is dress properly. So nowadays all the interviews are happening on online, and by video sharing, in video mode, all the interviews are happening. And even in my experience I have found that while I'm taking the interview, few candidates are have dressed up so casual that it's little it means not giving the good impression. When you are joining the interview call, if you are wearing some formals, it's well and good, it's very good. But even if you are not wearing the formals, then at least you put on some nice t-shirts or nice. The third is, before joining the interview, check your internet connection, whether internet is working fine or not, what is the internet speed. So these things are very much important. Otherwise, while interview is going on, you will face a lot of challenges. You will not sometimes you will not be able to hear interviewer voice, or interviewer will not be able to hear your voice because of some network connectivity. Okay, now fourth point is silent your mobile, at least just during the interview time, for that half an hour or 1 hour, just either switch off your phone or put it in the silent mode, so that if any unwanted calls or messages are coming, then it will not distract you, it will not take your attentions. Okay, now check your video sharing. So as you are going to attend the online interview, okay, and in online interview definitely you will have to share your video. So check your video sharing options first, that whether you are able to share your videos over MS Team or whatever the editor or tools you are going to use for the interview. So check properly whether you are able to share your videos or not, okay, whether your face is coming properly or not. So these things you check, whether what is the background coming in that video, the technique. These are all these 5 points that I discussed, these are valid for all kind of interview, whether it is a technical interview, non-technical interview, HR round, or any other interview. These are valid for all kind of interviews. Now if you are attending the technical interview, technical round of interview, then definitely you will have to brush up your technical and functional skill both. So technical skill, definitely you know what I want to say by the term technical skills. And suppose if you are uh, attending the interview for Java or JavaScript or any other technology, then you should revise all the technical points of that particular programming language or database, whatever your technical skill is. Just go through that and try to brush up your knowledge about the technicalities of your programming language or your expertise areas. Okay. Now functional skills means, here I am trying to say that your domain knowledge or your soft skills. So technical skill is one thing, domain and functional skill is another thing. Functional skill again is divided into the multiple parts, like functional skill consists of the domain knowledge. Functional skill again includes your soft skills. So domain knowledge means whether you have worked on banking domain or insurance domain or education domain or health domain, so medical domain. So all these are the domain knowledge while that you have gained or you will gain while working on these different domains. Okay, so just brush up some work that you have done in that particular domain. Suppose in your past project, if you have worked on say online shopping, then what you have done in that online shopping, what you have understood in that online shopping domain. So just to keep those pointers in your mind. Okay. Now soft skills means it's your communication, it's your suppose you are if you are if you have applied at lead level, team lead, then how you are going to lead your team, how you are going to manage your team, how you are going to uh, solve the conflicts between the two or more team members in your team. So those things, those pointers also you will have to keep in your mind. Now how you will report about the your project's health to your manager or to your associate manager. So those things they will ask with you. Okay, when you should raise the alarm, when should you raise the green alarm, when should you raise the red alarm. So generally these are the responsibilities at the team lead level or above team lead level. So if you have applied at this level, then you will have to be ready with these pointers. Again, like do you have the knowledge about the scrums, what roles you have played under the scrums, agile methodologies. So these are coming under the soft skills. So these soft skills knowledge is also required. While attending the interview, you might have seen that at the end of the interview, interviewer generally asks tells you that if you have any question you can ask. So that time it's good if you can ask one or two questions, but those questions should be positive, those questions should be related with the company. It should not give any negative impressions. Okay, so for example you can ask questions about the work, that kind of work you are going to get if you are going to be selected, or you can ask some questions about the uh, company expertise area, means in which area company is mainly working. So these kind of positive questions you can ask with the interviewer, okay, during the interview. Now eighth point is, at the start of any technical interview, interviewer generally ask one questions that describe yourself, and here you will have to give the answer in a very proper way, because whatever answer you are giving here interviewer is going to ask multiple questions from that answer. Okay, because here in describe yourself you will describe about your past experiences, your technologies, your skills, your projects, your current projects that you have done. So you will mention all these things, your roles and responsibilities you will mention. So from those things, whatever you are mentioning as a part of the answer of these questions, interviewer is going to ask multiple questions from that answer. He may ask upon questions about your roles and responsibility. He may ask questions about your current projects. So in ninth point, I'm mentioning that whenever you are going to attend any technical round of interview, then you should go through your current projects, what you are doing in your current project, or what is expected from your current projects. So those things you should definitely go through it, your technology stack of your current project, because interviewer will ask multiple questions from your current projects, its design, its architecture, its technology stack, any critical work that you have done in your current project. So those things he will definitely ask, so be ready with your current project's knowledge. Okay, now if you are applying at the architect level, or if you are applying at 8+ years of experience, then that time interviewer will try to test your knowledge or your skills on the application security side, on NFR side, like non-functional requirement side. So you will have to be well versed with different ways of applying the application security, what are the different non-functional requirements, and what are the relation between these multiple non-functional requirements, when to discuss these multiple these requirements with the client, when to implement this in your project, how to implement this in your projects. So those knowledge you should have, because if you have applied for 8+ of years experience, because definitely interviewer will ask, and he will ask multiple questions from these areas. Now along with this, you should have the knowledge about the design patterns, few design patterns that has been used in your current projects. Please go through that, go through those design patterns, understand it properly, and uh, try to rehearse how you are going to explain these questions, the answer of these questions during the interview. Now sometimes interviewer also try to test that apart from the normal work that other team members are doing in your project, apart from that, what extra you have done. Have you done any mission impossible work in your project? Have you done any critical work in your project? And if yes, then please go through the details of that project. Please keep that in mind so that you can properly explain to the interviewer, and definitely this is going to put a very good impression on the interview. If you are ready with all these 12 points, then I'm hoping that your interview will go very good, and you will be able to put a very good impression over the interviewer. So this is all that I wanted to discuss here. um, what you should do just before joining the interview. So this is all for today, and if you like my video and if it is informative for you, then please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestion, please put it in the comment box so that I will go through it, I will research over it, and I will make a video so that it will be helpful for all of us. Okay, and for other parts of this topic, like what should we do during the interview, what should we do just after the interview, and what should not we do, so those things I will discuss in my next video, and I will put the link of that video in the description here. So that's all for today. Thank you.